Hello and welcome to the Health and Wellness AC Startup video series. First, a huge welcome to the Algonquin College community. We are so pleased that you are taking the right steps to getting started on a path to success here at Algonquin College. My name is Lauren and I coordinate orientation and social events here at Algonquin. In addition to these service webinars, we have a ton of great resources available to you to help get you ready for your winter semester. Please continue to check your email or visit algonquincollege.com/orientation for news and updates. I am so pleased to introduce our first presenter today, Caprice, from Algonquin College's Health Services team. Caprice?
Thank you, Lauren. My name is Caprice, and I'm the Health Promotion and Education Coordinator with Health Services, and I'll be discussing more about health services today. So we are a medical clinic, and it can meet all of your health needs. We function the same way as other community clinics, but we focus on the Algonquin College students. We have a clinic at each of our 3 campuses, and the Ottawa campus is the largest, and it's located in C Building, room 141. We're open Monday to Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. We're located in the Dare District, which is housed in C Building. As you enter the main entrance of C Building, you walk through the doors and we're located directly on the right-hand side. If anything should happen to you while you're on campus, you can certainly visit Health Services and we'll be able to assist you as best as we can. We'll also connect you with off-campus emergency services if needed. We also book regular health appointments and general health appointments with our doctors and nurses. Plenty of students may be new to Ottawa or they don't see their family doctor from their hometown. So you can see the same doctor or the same nurse at our clinic, and they can be your primary care provider while you are at Algonquin. You can also complete any medical labs that are needed for you, including blood tests, urine tests, STI testing, and immunizations. We also have a mental health nurse, so if you require additional mental health resources or support, we can certainly help you on that end as well. And luckily, we also have a fantastic communication and connection with the Royal Ottawa, so if you require psychiatric support and additional counseling, you may be connected through Health Services. And finally, we have our health promotion team. That's my team, and we discuss all health topics to ensure that our Algonquin College students are well educated on all of the themes of health and have the proper resources to ensure their well-being. When you are booking general health appointments, please have your health card, which is your OHIP card or your GuardMe, and your student card. Please be sure to register with Health Services at our website, algonquincollege.com/health services, and you may complete the registration form online through our online portal. From there, you can book an appointment by calling or emailing us and requesting a doctor or nurse. If your program requires placement, please be aware of your immunizations. Does your program require immunizations? Does your placement require it? When does your placement start? And please be aware of the duration between each immunization or the vaccination series that is required for you. And please book your immunization appointments as soon as possible. We also have virtual or in-person appointments. We offer plenty of flexibility. If you have a virtual appointment, please ensure you have a comfortable, quiet space to discuss private matters freely. If you have an in-person appointment, please arrive at least 15 minutes before your appointment time. And please ensure you pass our COVID screener prior to making your way to campus. If you are late to your appointment, or if you do not show up, you may be subject to a $30 fee. And finally, we have the health promotion team, and I like to call it all things health information, communication, and engagement. So we talk about general health, which includes cold and flu information, immunization, and other communicable diseases. We also discuss mental health, sexual health, fitness and nutrition, harm reduction and substance use, which is a catch-all for reducing one's harm if you choose to engage in alcohol or substances. And finally, sleep hygiene. If you ever want to learn more about what we do and the resources we provide, please be sure to visit the Student Health and Wellness Zone located on the 3rd floor of E Building, or you may email me the Health Promotion Education Coordinator at hshealthpromotion@algonquincollege.com, or you can give us a call at 613-727-4723, extension 6517. If you ever need to contact our clinic, please see the information on the left side of the screen. You may certainly email us and we will respond quickly at healthservices@algonquincollege.com, or you may call us at 613-727-4723, extension 7222. Thank you and have a great day.
Thanks, Caprice. Next up, we are joined by Jasmine from Algonquin College's Counseling Department. Jasmine is going to share some great tips on how to access Algonquin College's counseling support and services. Jasmine?
Hi there, my name is Jasmine Katie, and I am one of the counselors at Algonquin College. And I'm happy to be here today to tell you a little bit about how counseling works. Let's take a look at the slides that I've prepared. So, of course, we provide counseling for mental health. Many students come in looking for support for things like anxiety, depression, relationship issues, conflicts in their lives, identity issues. There's really just a huge range of reasons why students come in looking for support. And we also do academic and career counseling. So for students who think that they might not be in the right program, or if we're looking, who are looking for a little bit of guidance about what career they might go into, we have some really qualified career counselors that are able to help students through that process. Counseling is confidential and it's free to all students. Let's go to the next slide here. We have different things that we provide in counseling services. So we have walk-in appointments. So if a student is struggling and needs to speak to somebody that day, they're very likely to be able to get into an appointment that day, especially if it's an urgent situation that the student is coping with. We also have workshops that we provide. So these are run by counselors on topics like stress management, study skills, really valuable, 1 or 2 hour sessions, workshops that are available and free to all students. We also have a number of sort of apps and online services that we can recommend for students. There's an app called WellTrack that's free to all Algonquin College students that allows you to track your mood and teaches you coping skills for things like stress management. We have a number of really great groups as well. So this is a group on Zoom run by a counselor or sometimes two that teaches students how to manage emotions, how to cope with stressful situations, and it's a supportive peer environment. They're really fantastic. I can't recommend those enough. And then, of course, individual sessions. So that's where you would come back to see a counselor to work on things like anxiety, depression. We are a short-term service. That being said, there's no cap on the amount of sessions that a student can access. And then, of course, we have community referrals. So if a student is looking for something very specific or looking for more intensive counseling, then we can recommend services in the community, and we have really great connections with the services out there. If you would like an appointment for counseling, how do you get that? Well, you call the Welcome Center, and you can also go visit them in person. They're on the 3rd floor above the Starbucks. And you can also send them an email. So there's sort of 3 different ways that you can access an appointment. Actually 4, because we have the live chat function. So if you go onto the counseling website, there's a little box that pops up and you can actually chat with a counselor. Sometimes you have the option of booking in right there, sometimes not. And you can also ask questions about counseling if you need to there. It's not an urgent text option. It's not sort of for personal counseling, but certainly it's available if you have questions about how counseling works. I wanted to include these numbers. They're great community supports. Of course, if you're struggling with something like suicidal thoughts or the situation is urgent, we want you to call 911, go to the hospital. There are other less urgent options like Good to Talk, which is a 24-hour crisis line for post-secondary students with trained counselors who answer the phone. Really wonderful, supportive, compassionate and understanding people who are answering those calls. And then, of course, the Ottawa Crisis Line, which is very similar, but not specifically for post-secondary students. You can read more about our resources here if you go to the website. There's great stuff on our website. There's videos, there's a video library, there's some workbooks, there's links. So check that out, and that might answer your questions. That's it. Thank you so much. It was great to talk to you.
Thanks so much, Jasmine. And finally, I'm going to pass things over to Sarah, Algonquin College's Sexual Violence Prevention and Harm Reduction Coordinator. Over to you, Sarah.
Thanks, Lauren. Hi, everyone. My name is Sarah Crawford. I am the manager of sexual violence prevention, harm reduction, and wellness here at the college. And each semester we get to do some fun things. So this year we are going to be running something for AC Day 1 in our health and wellness zone. So the zone is on the 3rd floor of the E building, which is directly above Starbucks. So head up those stairs or take the elevator up to the 3rd floor. And you'll see the zone at the top of the stairs. For AC Day 1, we are going to be running lots of fun things. So in the morning, we're starting off bright and early, 8:30 till 10. We're doing some cartoons and chats. We're going to be having cereal. You can dress in your comfies if you want, but really just having a fun space to bring back the nostalgia from when we were young. We are then going to be running a yoga session from 10 to 11. After that, we are going to have some fantastic dog squad time. It's all happening in the wellness zone, the health and wellness zone. And then after that, we are going to be running a fantastic glitter and gab. So glitter and gabs happen once a month, and each month is a different theme. And the idea is that we come together, we do some fun crafts, and we have chats about really anything that you're interested in chatting about. And so, anything to do with sexual health, mental health, substance use, which is a great way to make connections, meet people, and do some fun crafts. So for AC Day 1, we're going to be having a couple different crafting stations. You're welcome to come up, check out what you want to do. You can make one of every craft or just want to participate in one. You'll be able to find all of that on the AC Day 1 website. More after that, weekly, we are going to be doing a couple different things. We're going to be running a book club on Tuesdays. So we are going to have a book next semester, and we are going to be talking about books about sexuality, about different relationships. So we will provide the book for you. All you have to do is come. That's going to be happening every Tuesday in the health and wellness zone. Again, 3rd floor E building. We also have something called Spill the Tea. So Spill the Tea happens every Tuesday as well. People come, have conversations, we have tea. Everyone gets one of these nice safe tea time mugs. We have tea, we have coffee, all provided for you free of charge. And it's just a great way to have connections. There's no taboos here. We can talk about anything that students want to talk about. Usually the themes are around substance use, mental health, and sexuality. So anything students want to know. Each month, we will also be running something called Everything You Want to Know About Sex. So you can register for that. You'll find it also on the Student Support Services calendar. All of these events will be listed on the Student Support calendar. You can find it there, and that's a great space. Everyone writes down their questions and we answer anything you want to know about sex. So I am a sexologist, and we're able to answer all your questions. Patty's our group counselor, so between her and I, we're really able to answer and get through all of the questions that anyone has. We're able to answer them in an open, honest, and fun way. So we're hoping to looking forward to folks. We will have lots of other events happening throughout the semester, but it's just really important to check the Student Support Services calendar. And the last thing that I would like to say is that on the 3rd floor of the E building, I have been talking a lot about the health and wellness zone. It is a great hangout space. We run groups here, we do some other stuff here, but we also have peer support. So our students are from the Beacon. The Beacon is all about peer support. They will help our students with anything you're going to, because they're students and they get it as well. So they can refer you to other services on and off campus, let you know about events happening, really anything that you're interested in, and the students know they get it. They're also students, so it's a really great way to connect with some peers. It's a great spot to meet other people, get some nice introductions, know that if you need a little bit of help or support, someone it helped connect and guide you to the right places on campus. So feel free to check that out. They are open Monday to Friday. And so they're going to be up here in the Beacon space on the 3rd floor E building. They'll be in the health and wellness zone. And then we've got a separate office here just for the Beacon. If anyone wants to have more confidential chats, they're able to do that. So feel free to check out all of our events. There's going to be stuff happening monthly, stuff happening weekly. But we want to just make sure that everyone's connected, and if you're interested in coming, everything's free and we're happy to have you. Thanks again, Lauren. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.
Thank you so much, Sarah, and thank you to all of our new students who joined us in the AC Startup video series, Health and Wellness.